Alright, 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Who's gay?
Not us. We're gonna play more Phoenix Wright today.
Actually, nothing.
Huh. This is it. This is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. February 25th, 10 a.m., District Court Courtroom number 9.
Yeah, I got it first. Bitch.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lena Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Well, like the prosecution.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement.
Huh?
But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant. Oh!
Oh!
Chief
Bro,
Gast.
what the fuck?
Does it go?
Bro, no, he just fucking phased into existence.
Just whirl.
Wow.
I was half expecting him to just like rise up behind the podium like an elevator.
Oh yeah,
just
just
like
just like a like a rising platform.
You just hear, like, if it, like, and it fails, it just goes,
Yeah, the
like,
freaking
yeah, you
the,
just see him smaller. He's like,
the
"Bro,
hydraulics
hold on
or
there."
something.
Yeah, the
pneumatic.
hydraulics.
Missing his
So
little
he's
bell
just
ding
like,
when his ascent is complete.
yeah, yeah.
Ding dong. Please
hello
stand
there,
clear of
lad.
the closing doors.
Yeah.
Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Oji, been back to the pool yet?
No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that.
If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours?
I'm gonna stare at you. Lena, that is to say, the defendant has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to know what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request.
He wants her to do it? That can't be good.
Yeah. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. Uh-oh.
I suspect it may only save the time.
Yeah. Although...
What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple quest, and I will be finished.
Gonna be
In more ways than
cheeseburger.
one, probably.
Oh.
Can I please have a large Whopper?
Can I please get a medic bag for my
With
hand?
or without cheese?
No, no.
Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial.
Yo, why are we
Lena,
having
you
this
haven't played
trial?
this game very
What if
long,
we
you should
just
know that's not
didn't?
gonna work.
I know how to
How
end
about
the
we
trial,
did-
just don't have it.
Phoenix
How
doesn't let
about
things go that
don't?
easy.
Huh?
Very well.
Uh?
I confess to all charges against me.
What the flip? Gosh dang it.
On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream there. In the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
No, Lena. Oh, guilty. Oh, yeah. Oh, guilty. You listen, Lena. You can't do that. You can't just. You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
What
you bitch.
We've
But
been through
Lena,
this before.
It's a... But lanal. It's a flanal. Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. That doesn't...
just
That...
cause
you
okay, but it's a
can't-
right.
what-
You kind of just have them. You can't just.
The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me. But it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence.
All right, but what if you're dumb?
I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
But what if... Ooh.
Huh.
No, don't consider it.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant...
There it is!
One moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a
from?
difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut,
Gant, you just stepped on Lena like a Goomba. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Goomba, fuck you.
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
Ooh. Speaking of tone, hang on. I forgot the link.
That's not a tone. That's just disappointment.
I forgot to link the YouTube.
You're a failure.
But why don't... Thank you. I love you
Bitch.
too. Buddy?
Is a ping a tone?
Bunny?
Yeah, it is. Depends on if you have notification sounds on in the chat.
Oh, I pretty much turn all of my
she fired
incoming
us.
message sounds off.
Alright. Let's do this. There we go. What?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes?
Oh.
Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Ooh. Ooh.
With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. I should know, I do it all the time.
Yeah. Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh, to whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Ms. Emma Skye. I request that the court hears her testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't think we need to continue.
I don't care what you think, Miss Skye.
Beast! Beast!
Based and red killed.
Oh my god.
He just shot down a woman. In this day and age? Wow, that's impressive.
Freaking Miles Baseworth. Freaking...
Stone Miles Baseworth.
He's really not leaving until he gets revenge on the people who screwed him out of his, notoriety.
What? I know.
The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Get it? Because she was turning around earlier, she was literally averting her eyes. It's symbolism.
Wow.
Very
Funny.
well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
Ms. Emma Skye, please take a stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Yeah. Sad, durable
Oh,
face.
good. Chief Gant didn't kill you.
Good, yay!
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Emma Skye. Emma Skye. My occupation, I am Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
Being Lana's little sister is a full-time career.
Yeah, it is at this point.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I am trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
I'm sorry,
Oh shit, I'm
but I'm
sorry.
afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Sorry for what?
No, no.
Mr. Edgeworth, please prevent that boy from saying any more things about that one video that we do
My
not
mama
like.
never.
Yeah.
This is my sorry for 2004, and
Mr.
I ain't gonna mess up no
Mis-
more.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, okay then.
He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago and wipe that sad gerbil look off your face.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Two years ago.
It was the bite of 87.
No!
Back too
I was
far,
on-
please bring it forward.
I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in. He took me hostage. Little Marshall rescued me. But I will never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
Oops. It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
Apart from emotionally and stuff.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Right.
I'm sorry. I passed out. I do not remember much.
Sorry,
true.
sorry, I didn't say my line. I passed out. Didn't remember.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. 2 years ago.
My dad is dead.
My dad. Hey,
My dad.
All right, let's see here. Well, oh right, we learned our lesson. Press on everything.
Yep.
2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct?
Oh, I thought they were talking about Joe Dark.
Oh,
Yes, she was second in command under then Deputy Chief of Police, Gant.
yep. Then deputy chief.
My sister, she was the best detective ever.
Bet.
Totally not looking through
Yes, I
nostalgia
remember.
glasses.
Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair.
I believe they shared the same office.
That is correct. I'd always sit at my sister's desk. I'd dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day too.
The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day.
Lana promised me to dinner after she finish her work.
Oh man.
I met a man.
Oh man.
No, a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Joe Darky.
Also known as Josephine Dark.
I was gonna say Joanna Dark, but that's even better.
Joanna Darky. Jose Dark. He was a serial killer.
Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office.
There was a lot of noise coming from the outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That is when I
Open the
saw
door.
him.
Open door. Probably of you know that one, that you're a real internet OG.
What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day there were 2 people present during Dark's questioning.
Oh, frick! Were you referencing Salad Fingers?
Nope, I was referencing this guy named Jocko Jarvin who used to upload all these fake Angry Video Game Nerd episodes where you click on it and you just get a whispery, like, Polish dude
Oh,
very quietly talking over some game footage.
oh, okay. Never mind then.
And
That's
that was one
funny.
thing. Every time he opened a door on one of his videos, he'd just be like, "Open door."
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I'll link you guys one of these later.
Oh, that's even better than Salad Fingers. All right.
Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about Gant.
How? He's such a big man.
Yeah.
Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
Why did you win? What makes you think you earned this reward?
That's the look on Lana's face in there.
Yeah. I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after dark.
When Darky grabbed me, I thought I was good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in?
I do not clearly remember what happened then. But, heh.
You don't clearly remember. Does this picture jog your memory by chance?
Can you tell? Oh,
Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Darky. Just then, my voice was given to another.
Oops.
Just kidding. The lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and the sun nearby.
Interesting. So the electricity went out?
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Let me guess, the lightning bolt lit it up.
Right, but just then, lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Stop! Stop! I don't want to hear anymore! The truth, I can't handle it! I can't...
I want to hear. I wanted to see the response. Bruh.
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that is what is so scary about this trial is.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time, the words just would not come out. That is why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Ask about the picture.
Oh, stop!
Stop! Stop! I'm gonna save the game just to find out what happens if we stop. I doubt
There's a
it's
song by
anything
the
good.
Jetsons called Stop.
Poor Emma. These memories are really torturing her. She's been through enough already. Thank you, Emma. You don't have to go into that.
Now then, please tell us.
Wow, that's really lame. That...
This scene that imprinted an image in your mind. Can you please describe it to us?
The man.
So Edgeworth's just like, nope, can't stop.
Yep.
The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Wait.
Yep, all paths just lead back here.
Wow, neat. Alright, cool. That must have been a real shock.
Even now when I close my eyes, I can still see just as clearly
Tell us,
about your problems.
what were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage.
When lightning struck and the lights went out. Ah! Mr. Marshall jumped on Darky. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other.
It was really boring. I couldn't see much.
I wanted to fall asleep.
Huh.
It was the most... it was the most boring murder I had ever seen.
I'm pretty sure I was watching them.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. But Lena sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about this as she can. Oh, well then...
I guess head up to the last one and show her the picture.
Yeah, here, let's go ahead and save.
Chapter 5, Rise from the Asses.
Oh no! Alright, man raised up his knife and stabbed in the chest. Bears Emma Sky's.
Now, Emma, I know this is all traumatic and everything, but what do you think of this unrelated screwdriver? It was on the back of one of the evidence lists.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Presumably this one, yeah.
Woo! Picture is drawn in magic marker. Got a very bad feeling about this. Interesting. Allow me to present the evidence. Oh no.
Oh.
They didn't like that. But I followed the game. I did the thing. Alright, let's take a look at the beginning just so I can... I was waiting in my sister's office that day. Alright, great, makes sense. A man came running in and took me hostage. Okay. Anything on the back of the other paper? That's a good question. Let's take a look. So like this is the evidence list, and then there's the lost item report that we can't look on the back of.
I think a few slots to the left is the rest of it.
ID
Nope,
card.
the ID card record.
No.
Edgeworth had the other one.
Yeah, Edgeworth took the other one because he's.
Is there
he's a
is there
silly
anything
little
on the
man.
back? Is there anything on the back of the other paper? Which one?
Yeah, we're talking about the other half of the evidence list that is currently in Edgeworth's possession, I think.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Like there's this. Anything on the back here? No, just prints. Clear handprint. Leather cloth. Okay. Neato burrito. Man came running in and took me hostage, okay. Makes sense. Neil Marshall rescued me, okay, supposedly. I'll never forget what I saw in that incident and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. And they didn't give us evidence for, like, a power outage record or something. Wait! Stabbed in the back.
Well, might as well.
May as well. Are you crapping
No,
my pants?
nobody cares.
Nobody cares? What do you mean? Your Honor. Buddy.
My eyes
This
are really
game-
open and I don't see anything.
Oh my god. Oh. It's so blatant too.
You think they're really just picky enough that they wanted us to use that on the previous statement and not this one?
But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant.
Was it like this?
Was it like the attorney badge?
Here's the thing. No, I have an idea. I'll never forget what I saw. Yeah, you saw two silhouettes. How did you know who was stabbing who? Maybe? No, thank you. We love you too, game. Oh, this stupid... I pressed everywhere. Everyone saw me do it. Everyone saw me press on all of these statements this time.
Yeah, that's not the issue though.
It couldn't be that we hit stop on one of them. Could
Oh
it?
my god, I swear if that is, I'm gonna do it again. I'll press it. Hi, yep, storm, yep, thank you, yep, good, bad.
Yep.
Hear more! Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes. That's what's so scary about this. No, I said that one.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
I'm pretty sure we've said this part.
Yes, but at the
Yep.
time the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. Oh, okay, a picture. Ask about the picture!
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Ray, have you heard enough?
Oh my god!
It really
This
was buried in here.
It really was! This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Aha!
Psych! You only have half the evidence!
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Aha! See?
Oh.
Yes, Your Honor.
I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been like... Bet!
So, yep, the lesson we've learned here is to literally never pick the second option in a binary choice.
Literally don't... Yeah. We are not allowed to be funny. No fun. Only progress trial. Only press.
Just like in real courts.
Just in Oh, I saw some of the footage and clips from the trial that they were doing for Johnny Depp. Not to date this episode or anything, but holy smokes. The attorney that's like opposing Depp is hilarious. Literally, he starts saying like 2 or 3 words. Objection, hearsay. And Johnny's just he's just sitting there like, I haven't even finished my sentence. What do you mean hearsay? It's so funny.
So how long until someone adapts it into a Phoenix Wright mod or something?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for memes of it. Anyways, let's see what happens.
Yeah, Zia knows what's up. A, play game. B, go home.
Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, the music has stopped. This means I'm actually onto something this time, so you better listen up. This little
What?
girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. What the flip do you mean you lost it? And yet you would insist on denying its existence?
Yep. A, play game. B, go
Hey,
home.
I'm not a bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
Oh, that may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold!
This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it. Ah! What's this? Magic marker? I'm allergic to that.
I mean,
He just starts fucking. Wow. You know, that makes me
Yes,
look more
what is that?
talented.
I'm allergic to magic. No magic in my logical courtroom.
Hey, that is it. That is the picture I drew.
She's remarkably happy about this.
yep.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this?
It's called having evidence you didn't get.
What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Judge say, who is this? 2022. Amazing. Cool.
I'll get
Yeah.
there. I'll get there. I'll get there.
Hello, Lucas.
Not Yao, but I'll get there.
Not Yao?
Huh? Ooh, what's this?
Thank you.
These lists,
Thank you.
they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete, red text.
Like, fucking insert Vine boom.
These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
Bottle of water.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. Jedi's water bottle just fell over. He is very sad. 2 years ago, it probably happened at some random interval in time. But in any case, only half the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What? What?
What?
Order, order! But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Because that is what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Oh, wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor!
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. Almost as much as mine.
Yeah, I was about to say he would
Yeah.
know.
Yeah! If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Oh.
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Bitch. Honestly, it's
Okay, but when he held up the
my...
paper, there was nothing on the back. You know what would have been hilarious? If he held up the piece of paper and it had the drawing. And just like, oh, yeah, let's see if there's anything on the back.
Okay, stop. I love his microwave impression, but like, is it necessary?
Is something wrong?
Do you even have to ask?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Was just doing my microwave interpretation. my...
There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing.
What a clown.
The thing!
The blue badger did it. I
The
know
blue
it.
badger did it!
Oh, God.
Evil fucking clown!
That's that thing. That dubious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good. That thing that was dancing in the evidence room.
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
Ugh. I guess he was on a scrap paper.
Where's Metal Gear?
Metal
She looks
Gear.
very pissed.
Evil. Evidence list restored and updated in the court record. Oh. Very nice.
Very well, witness. will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, sir. Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. The devil. The devil blue badger. Evil. Evil clown. Right.
Emma's picture. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. It is just a very, very nice file.
Ba-dum-bum. Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. The flash of lightning was so bright. All I could see were the shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This is the picture that shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind.
Thanks for that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. I also can't see. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. No, it's just a bunch of silhouettes. What the hell am I on? The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Emma's picture. This is the picture. Okay. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. Right?
My shadow.
After that, I
Shadow
must
the
have
Hedgehog.
fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that incident. Okay, but... Oh, right, this is the part where I press. This is the part where I press. Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that I could not do anything. I also
I
had
was
a
so
very nice
exhausted
sleep.
from the murder, I slept for 3 days straight.
Yeah, exactly. Me being tired actually works in this favor.
Yeah.
My favor.
During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lena Skye.
2 or 3 days later. The memory should still have been fresh in her mind.
Excuse me, witness. But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
Oh my god.
That's what you're concerned about, Judge?
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck
flashlight
am I
was-
looking at? Lucas, what is this?
Fear.
This is... What is that?
Just keep pressing till
Oh.
eventually it gives us something to do. I
The
guess.
beast is demonic in nature. Very icky. No good. So at the time, you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue?
No. I could not see him clearly. I could not see clearly now. The sun was in my face. Or, well, to be more clear, the lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor.
You were knocked to the floor? I was knocked to the floor!
Darky had a tight grip on me, but when Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that is where the lightning flashed, and I fell asleep.
And I fell asleep.
Or Emma. I'm just glad she
floor-
wasn't hurt.
The floor felt very nice. It felt like a nice bed.
What happened after the lightning flashed?
Must have fainted. Okay. You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place?
No, I am sorry.
The flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further?
Yes.
Buddy! Buddy, you're the one who...
Well, hey, I'm not the bad guy
Hey,
here.
I'm not the bad guy here!
That's just what Edgeworth said a few minutes ago.
Anybody,
Yeah.
this picture. I know.
Okay, bet. Sorry for asking so many times. But are you
Oh
sure
god,
you...
it's spreading.
Are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course, this is the exact scene.
It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives?
Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
I mean, I've heard of wackier things. But no, of course not.
I mean, she did just have that talk with the chief before we left the office.
I better watch
Whatever
out
that
or he might
entails.
find some way to cut my salary.
I think he already has.
He's already imagining it.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives.
I like biscuit dough man. Biscuit dough hands man.
Biscuit dough hands, man.
Let me check the server, see what
Get
this
it.
is.
My God, how did he kill things with the very delicious cookie dough?
Smothered.
Either way, I do not think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. White, is there something that's bothering you about this picture?
Huh? Oh,
I want
well,
you to tell me the difference between this picture and this picture.
that's
They're the
strange.
same picture.
She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. Yeah.
Also, could you look at the evidence real quick?
Sure, what do we got?
Could we look at the thing on the right next to it?
This?
Forgot
The evidence
that.
list?
If you check it.
Dun dun!
Yes. Thank you. This makes me happy.
Double. Now this is interesting. Why?
It's a sign.
What?
It is not actually. It is not truly the man, the myth himself, fucking Grossberg, that's watching us. Up.
Time to save and pray.
Yep.
I don't believe. I'm sorry. I will
So-
gamble though.
The picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. That's not a knife. Why is the knife blunt?
The knife isn't because what?
Look at
it's
it.
a flash. The shadow might not show an entire big knife.
Okay,
But-
but like, why is it?
Like,
it's
it's not a
completely
phallic-
flat. It's not even
Yeah,
rounded. It's just.
Neo, it's not a phallic object, okay? It won't be rock hard like a stick.
Okay,
we already
but
pressed on this.
Also,
I'm
I just want to mention
pretty
what if
sure
it
we
was the
did, but we'll do it
statue?
again.
What if it was the statue?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't.
What if it was the thinker again? What if it was...
Oh God, the Thinker from Case 1! He's back!
Back for revenge.
Yeah! Hidden in the desk drawer! Are you sure? Yes, the exact scene. It wasn't influenced in any way? No, stupid head.
Nope.
Alright. Yep. Something that's bothering me? Yeah. I'm just a bothered person. Yeah, like, what's...
Oh, is this where we finally press on the, which way the stabbing went in?
I hope so. Alright.
Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna press something.
Because it's like... We know... Stabbed in the back, not the chest. Can we press on this? Let's find out. Yes! Thank you! Oh my god.
Praise Jesus, actual progress.
Yes! I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for
There was
us.
a fucking live action Ace Attorney movie.
What part? The flip? Okay.
Hold on, guys, hold on. There was
I'm holding.
There was apparently a live action Ace Attorney movie.
Yes.
Yeah, wasn't it a fan film or something?
I'll just press here and hope, because we know what the issue is. Let's see if the game knows. Oh, the health bar went away. I think it's this part here.
Ooh, that's delightfully non-specific.
Oh no! I don't see what's so strange about that.
That's because the drawing stinks.
Literally, it looks like it was made by a fucking toddler.
You're bad, kid. You're bad.
Mr. Wright, how could you?
Oh no! Oh no! Abort! Abort! Abort!
Wait, are you sure we weren't getting somewhere with that?
Yeah. Whoops. All right, there we go. Blee blue blue blah 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 blah. Blatant, blatant, blatant. Blah 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 blah. Maybe not so blatant. Hand. Knife. The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at that knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. Yeah, there we go.
Just the tip.
Detective, freaking Detective Cutter. I love that.
Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
Hold on. Ugh. But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? The tip is broken too.
Oh my god. Guys, it got broken after the person was stabbed. The tip was found in the person. How could he stab with a tip that's not...
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
Okay, good. Glad we addressed that.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Darkey was the murderer.
So is this the second time they were stabbed?
I'll be right back.
They were about to be
I'll
stabbed?
be back. I'm gonna go get myself a small snack.
Alright.
Schnacky. Alright. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
Dubious little snack.
Dubious little
And
snack.
where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. Oh, okay, good, so that rules out multiple stabs. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
What's the meaning of this?
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. Can we put dots together? If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
That's right, but what does this mean?
Objection! Stop asking questions, Judge!
The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body.
Well, the question is, what blade does that tip belong to?
The only possible explanation is that the witness's memory is mistaken.
That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time. But she was sure she remembered correctly. Yeah, Lucas, I was thinking it's the award sword, because that is very suspicious why that tip's broken too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already about the little something called falsified evidence? Oh, God.
You're treading on thin ice, right?
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. Oh! You can't deny the possibility. Oh.
No. Ah!
Uh-oh, stinky. Uh-oh,
Oopie
stinky.
butthole.
Order. Are you saying the investigation really was a bunch of poopy butt?
Your Honor, that's not the proper terminology. Please allow me once again to go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day, right? And this guy, Mr. Cowboy Lad, got his trophy, and after he received the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. Now, during his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. He just Skeeto burritoed out of there. And then Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark.
Yeah, Emma is the piece of forged evidence. A robot replacement.
Honestly, bet. Is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie.
Oh.
I am not lying.
I'm not lying, you looked like a gerbil just a moment ago.
A man really was holding up a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
I wonder what it could be!
What are the chances of there being two broken knives?
If you bought one of them imported Chinese knife sets, it's pretty high.
Yeah. Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's.
God, you remember that time we went to the... You remember that time we went to the flea market? They had a box of like $7 machetes and half of them were already cracked in half.
Oh yeah, that's right! Oh, that was hilarious. The Chinese banana boxes.
There were indeed more than one broken knives there.
Yep. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright.
In that
There
instant,
were two
Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife. If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. Aw, yeah, buddy! Oh my god, yeah, that's actually it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
If anything's broken here, it's you.
Oh, are you sure about that, Mr. Trauma? Mr. Trauma's worth?
Trauma dump. Trauma dump, bitch!
I'm sure this must all be very amusing to you, Mr. Wright. But may I remind you— Oh no! What? What?
Huh?
A bunch of poo-poo pee-pee caca.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Please,
I guess
let me explain. The murder
Here's
weapon
my
was...
question. Why is it that it shows two? Like, is there an instance where it blows up and it's only one?
No, I don't think there is.
Then
I've
what's
always
the point
wondered
of it
that.
doing it looking like that?
Yeah,
It
I
looks
don't
funny.
know.
Maybe initially they built it like that, but then they decided, no, this is too easy. We should give them less chances, but also we don't feel like redrawing the graphic.
The screwdriver. No.
The only other time we've seen the complete thing is in the picture
Wait, but what if this
when Jake is holding it.
What if this
No.
is the murder weapon?
No, that doesn't
No,
make
I don't
sense.
think that's the case.
Because it's a big ass
like the
fucking
tip.
knife. Wait, what if you took a photo? What if you used a photo?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the picture with Jake holding up the thing with the sword in it.
Oh! Oh! Bop, bop, bop. Yep. Yeah, and that blatant sword from the night just literally glowing. Literally glowing like it's possessed. That's wackadoodle.
Also, look at Damon so happy, not realizing this picture is gonna undo him.
This kid next to me, he's gonna get murdered. One way or another.
Honestly, it does look pretty
I'm
good.
probably gonna do it.
I'm probably gonna do it. How to do it to him.
You know
Please.
how to do it, Tom.
The answer lies in the
Yes.
past. 2 years in the past. Right now in the
Specific
present.
answer, let's go.
Right here, inside this picture.
This is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Do you not like the sight of that trophy?
It's a broken murder weapon.
Notice the award prosecutor Marshall is holding. Ding dong, bing bong. Your opinion's wrong.
That is a broken knife.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Yeah, because look at it. It was extra fucking thick.
Thick.
It's
Order.
like thick with 5 C's, which is not
Order.
possible.
We can't have that many C's in the courtroom. We'll all get distracted.
Neil Marshall.
Thick!
Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
But that can't be.
Oh? And why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors award knife was a murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
Skip it up, let up. Yep. What do you mean?
I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Yep. Oh. Oh!
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here?
It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. I'm not projecting at all.
Oh.
Wait, I remember now. I remember everything.
Witness, I swear on my freaking ancient Yeezys.
Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it?
Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
The one with
Yes. Yes. Yeah. The devil. It is the devil.
I knew it. This picture, I am the one who drew it.
We've
Wait.
uncovered the biggest crime of all. Copyright infringement
Wait,
on the
it
police
wasn't
department
there
for stealing the Blue
before.
Badger design.
Wait a minute, when we were looking at it, we didn't look behind it, did we?
What do you mean, look behind it?
Like, did we look at the back of that one? Ever?
The back of the Edgeworth
Yeah,
list?
we're like the draw. No, yeah, Edgeworth's list. Did we ever look at that?
Yeah, we did.
It was
That's what we
empty.
just saw. That no.
No, but no,
Gosh
no. I
dang
mean,
it.
like before. I mean before.
Well, we never had it before because Edgeworth is a ding dong and he doesn't flip things over. He probably never did his homework right. You know, when you get a homework that's one page but there's two sides, he probably failed all those classes. Anyways, yeah, no, like this is the evidence list put together, and that they are.
I see.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
anyways, what? Oh,
What?
you drew that?
That is correct.
That's right. That's my original NFT series of the Blue Badger, selling for $13 million.
The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture.
Oh.
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 At all this time, I've been trying so hard to forget.
The trauma of the Blue Badger.
Yeah. I must have locked this away deep inside of me. This music haunts me to this very day.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Sky?
Wait.
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up and now the blue badger? This should be interesting. What is that perspective? Was it falling on top of them?
Maybe? When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed down toward both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife.
Alright.
Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger.
Dun dun.
It was in the room, but I am sure I saw his shadow.
Zia, to answer your question, does the top of the picture signify the top of the Gothic window? I think you're right. That would make absolutely perfect sense.
Yeah.
This
Oh my
is
God,
certainly
yes,
most
it does.
unusual.
Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this typo.
Hadn't
Wait, what?
even designed him.
Wait.
It was supposed to be designed.
Oh.
Yeah. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago.
That is, I mean, it's nice to see that it was made by an actual person. The type, like...
Oh.
Stop! Please don't pursue this any further.
Oh, she didn't like
New
that.
expression, something's happening.
Someone's
Also, how
angry.
many people are there crammed behind this witness stand?
I don't know. They're just all
It's
there.
like, it's just a hydra.
It's just no, you hate that.
The Sky Sisters really were just part of one organism.
Ugh. The single cell
All of
defendant,
them.
multi-cell
They
defendant.
share a single chair.
Oh no, it's a big chair. It's a big.
What's the meaning
Yeah.
of this? Please
It's
remain seated in the
American-sized.
defendant's chair.
It's an American
Oh, they're in
size
chairs and then they
chair.
bust up to the stand. Got it.
Oh. I mean, that didn't make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime.
Yeah, okay, but that's
And
not
he
true.
just
Shut
goes-
up.
He just goes, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Why can't you just leave it at that?
I could go on and on and on, but who cares?
One of my favorite Niles Barkley songs. Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Silence! I mean, order. The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. I mean, please detain the defendant.
Bailiff, yeah.
Whoopsh.
Ah!
Taco Bell
Bailiff,
gong sound
whack
effect.
her, bailiff, whack her titties.
No! Seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter. The bailiff is
Wait.
abusive.
Tell the truth. What the fuck?
When I saw that man raise his knife. Let's see here. I'm gonna press.
Oh
When
my
you
god.
say that man, I assume you refer to Joe Dark.
Oh my fucking god. The thing that Lucas got, the gift that he found?
Yeah.
That's from the fucking DS version, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell because it's at a resolution of like not even 240p.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was originally on the DS, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, these high resolution character sprites are a luxury that's only afforded to us because we played it in the future.
Yeah, the remastered version.
Exactly, dude.
You think?
The Thinker?
The thinky?
All I could really see were shadows.
The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports.
Nice. Can we get that as evidence, please? No?
So then you...
Panicked and rushed to both of them. What? Why would you do something so dangerous?
What else could I have done?
You could have laid down and gone to sleep.
No.
Me, 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 me. Okay, never mind.
He was about to stab Mr. Marshall.
Was that a confession?
Whoa!
She seems convinced that Doc was the one holding the knife.
But conveniently, it was dark.
Ooh.
But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife.
Oh.
Well, I did not know that at the time.
Oh my god, Emma. Emma, did you kill Neil Marshall? Oh, and that's why Lena wants to defend you. And she's like, no, I don't want Emma to go to prison. So she's gonna take the blame. Emma's just got faulty memory issues. So she's like, no, that's not right. But it is. Oh, God. Oh.
When that darky guy knocked me down.
No.
Emma girl.
I'm
What?
gonna hate it if I just predicted this, but maybe Goodman wanted to reveal the truth, and he was trying to collect stuff, and so actually did. Not Emma. I'm sorry. Lena actually killed Goodman because Goodman was about to tell them, "Hey, yo, Emma did this," and so Lena's like, "Well, frick. Guess I'll take one."
That
for
would
the
be
team.
an excellent Shyamalan twist. I'm not sure if I believe it, though.
Yeah.
I still think that Damon Gant did it just because, just look at him.
Yeah.
Then again, that's what I thought about Angel Star, too, and apparently she had literally nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, no, she's just cryptic, has bento boxes and vendettas. Like,
Yeah, lunch and hostility, that's her entire character.
yep.
Yeah, all I could think of was, I've got to help that other person.
Think I knocked away at the man with the knife. Okay, bet. What do you mean you think? Did we do this?
It all happened so fast, and I was in shock.
Didn't we do this already? We did
No?
not. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
I do
it's
not
similar, but it's
remember
different.
everything clearly. What I did, it is all kind of a blur.
Miss Sky was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is only natural.
I saw the man who stabbed error. Rebooting. I knew I had to stop the man with the knife.
That's all that mattered. Whoever it was.
Yeah.
Well, what you did was very brave, young girl. So then what happened next?
There's another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the Blue Badger. Are you sure about that?
Phoenix is done with this shit.
Yeah. Of course.
See? I even drew a picture of him here.
But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast.
So anyways, I started blasting. And that was...
Link.
Oh,
that was
I was
just
distracted by all these glorious gifts in the notepad.
It's
You're
fine.
good. They are very fantastic,
And that
honestly.
was just
Yeah, props to
his
Zia
gift.
and Lucas for all this wonderful shit you're posting in here.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
And that was just this year. The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable.
Sorry, I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I had seen him somewhere. Now I finally remember.
Oh, brother. Just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion. It returned to the past. It went back in time.
Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing?
He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
Was it truly a he?
His shadow? It's
What I'm
shadow-
curious of is
the
why
creature.
did Lena not want us to inquire about this further?
Yeah.
He appeared as a prophetic vision.
So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
That is right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
This is pointless.
Okay, but no, it's not.
Well, no. Well,
That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago.
So,
The witness must be mistaken.
so is there something that looks like that? That was a Chester hat with Jingle Bell. I thought so too. I don't want Emma to call it horns again. Although that would line up with the fact that he's the devil. That may well be. But what's important
Yeah.
is what caused her to think she saw what she did.
Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation? If so, then by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was.
What was it Emma saw when that lightning flashed? I feel like I'm about to have a thing here. Let's save.
you're gonna have to like draw it.
Who is this Bloom Badger, really? Yeah,
I just
for
might
sure.
know.
Yeah, I might know. I have an idea. Yeah, I'm confident and quirky and charming. The Blue Badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture. Yeah, she's certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some bull crap. I mean, it is the defense's belief that on the fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the Blue Badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room. What?
Oh!
She's
Mr.
very
Wright.
happy.
Yeah.
She is
In
the
this
Blue
room?
Badger.
Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that incident? Please show us this mysterious blue badger lookalike.
Well,
This has 3 points.
this has 3 points.
Faye, what angles can we turn this at?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh!
Oh!
Uh-oh!
But here's my
Uh-oh.
problem. Here's the
Actually
problem.
getting some
though.
use out of the 3D mechanics.
Oh my
props to
god,
him.
wait! Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah,
I mean, it does. I mean, it does.
No.
I was just being a goober. Hang on. Yeah, like... Okay, well, hang on. Like that, just... hang on.
Oh no.
What?
Fucking wait, you can go back. Look at the fucking center of it. No, not that way. Other way. Opposite side.
Blood?
Opposite side. I said opposite. No.
bottom?
Yes, the bottom. The asshole. There it is. Look at it. Look at the asshole.
Thank you. I see.
Observe it. No,
I'm looking
observe it.
through it.
No, you look
Oh.
like.
What the flip?
just-
Whoa. Oh. The jar has no
Oh.
bottom, so the hole goes right through. I wonder if it's really a jar, some kind of weird telescope? Let's look at the blood
Thank you,
again.
Phoenix.
This is blood. We like blood. We got a lot of it. The dark red stains must be blood traces from the incident 2 years ago. Only the fragment found in Chief Gant's office still has lines remaining on it. Right. Well,
I still think that if you turn this at just the right angle, it'll accept it.
I don't think so.
like that, frankly.
It's literally the only thing we have that even resembles him.
Yeah. Someone broke this evil ancient vessel and released the beast. It released the blue badger from containment. Yeah. He was sealed away years ago. Oh,
Present.
I may as well.
We got plenty of health bar left.
The mysterious blue badger was in fact this thing.
But that's... what is that? What the hell is that?
I believe it's some sort of jar.
But Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger.
Are you sure about that? Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint?
Our viewpoint?
I've got to show them the correct angle to look at this from. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well,
just
you were
literally turn
right.
it back.
Throw it back!
Like, here.
I'm at the grenade.
Yep, you only need to rotate it along one axis, and it's the one you're turning it on now.
Yeah.
Try flipping it more around so that the stem is facing the other way.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let's see.
Just keep turning.
Hang on. M.
Not quite how I had that in mind, but yep, there you go.
Hang on. B.
No, the other way. The other way looks like it makes more sense. But
No, it doesn't.
Oh no, this one actually makes it look like it makes more sense.
Yeah, here all
blood
the
and
three
all.
balls are equal sized, basically.
True.
Yeah, I'd say that's close enough. Just give them that.
That's pretty good. Well, is this a miracle or what?
You bet.
Oh, yes!
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god! No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger. Holy smokes.
No.
Imagine seeing this
Can't
minigame
be.
before starting the first case. That looks right. Yeah.
Order, order.
I will not have bullshit in the court.
The defense has
Too late.
proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point?
What do you mean?
Oh my god, Edgeworth, read between the lines!
They
So that
can't.
badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
Are you well? Can you look into the implications of what's going on? I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar?
Wait, where was the picture taken? Where was this picture taken?
Yeah, it's in his office.
Wait, yeah, this was taken at the awards ceremony of Gant, Lena, and Neil, and the thing was there. Okay. Wait, and the night. What? This was on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
This is on the other side of the room. This is on Gant's side. Because that's where the knight was. This wasn't near Lena's
Exactly.
side. Oh my god.
Yeah, but the bloodstain was on Lena's side.
Wait, are you telling
Well,
me
then why
they
was
used
the
the
blood
fucking
stain?
jar? Are you telling me they used the fucking jar as a murder weapon for some reason? I fucking...
Quite possibly.
Let's...
Save?
Yeah, I'm safe. So, I'm gonna say
It could
location
be-
first.
Honestly, it could be any of these.
It could
Honestly,
be
I
any of
think that-
these. It could be all of them.
Lucas asked how was the jar positioned to create a shadow. I believe it was flying through the air at the time.
I
Yeah,
believe
Ruin.
it was going at Mach 5 barrel speed.
the spirit of doom saw...
My current prediction is that Emma just completely forgot that she happened to throw the jar at someone.
Yeah. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Midair.
Where?
The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
But the body was found lying near Lena Sky. They're the same room.
Well, no. He's saying there was blood found near Lena Sky's desk. Now,
but does
it's
that
like,
mean
where
there
did
was a
that blood
murder?
come from? Why didn't we find blood over near Gant's side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The witness testified so herself.
Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lena Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office.
That's why there's blood.
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body
Why wouldn't they?
from Damon Gant's office to Lena Sky's office?
Wouldn't be out of the question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Framing. Exactly. Shut up, Phoenix! If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright?
No. I finally figured it out. So this is why Lena tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying?
That could have to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall?
Ladies and gentlemen, we
We
got
got him.
If I may draw your attention to this picture once more.
You may see that Damon Gant is in it.
Yep. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit?
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword.
Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
Yes. There's another possibility of what actually transpired in that room.
Another possibility?
Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless... Oh god, I just had another freaking twist idea. Oh no! What if Joe
Let's see
Dark
how
was
Mil-
completely and utterly framed for the serial killings?
Oh my god.
That's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking Damon Gant did them all.
Honestly, at this point, I think I'm in the same page.
I wouldn't, honestly, I
Alright.
wouldn't be surprised, but he's such a big and scary man that honestly, I would say that he's an innocent boy. He's just a big lad.
He's too
Saying that
scary.
because you're afraid of him is not the same as saying it because
That's
you
not the
believe it.
same thing.
He's just a big lad.
Oh, that's right. I'm all innocent. I'm all fun and games. I don't know if I can go through with this.
Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Sky knocked away was actually prosecutor Neil Marshall,
What was it? Animation? Oh, shoot.
It was so stupid that I missed it.
It was like 3 frames.
it was like 4 frames.
Yeah.
Not even per second, just 4 frames.
Yeah, it was just like, and then he was there.
We could afford exactly one 3D animation and that's it.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, Emma. Have fun living with that. Oh.
Good night, Jedi.
I never imagined that her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life, and then proved so with her own testimony and passing the crap out on the courtroom floor. This is unprecedented.
I still
That
don't
would've
think
been
we're
funny.
quite on the right track here.
It would have
Yeah.
been funny as fuck. It was funny as fuck if, like, She was just lying there on the floor in the testimony. Like, when it went back, she was just like...
Yeah, just dead.
Yeah, just add another graphic to the back shot.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Sky, but given the circumstances...
Magnetic lance. Bullshit.
Yoink.
Joe Darky. Joe Mama murdered prosecutor Marshall.
With the magnetic lance that's magnetized for spines. I don't know.
Yo, sorry. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her?
Another new expression.
Worried face. Worried face.
Yep.
Imagine that coming from you.
Bam. Big slappy.
If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you have to have anyone believe in your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me. Do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
Evidence? What's that?
I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
Big slappy. Yeah, big slappy. I love this stupid JPEG.
Big slappy. So stupid.
So stupid. Right.
Oh, sorry. I am afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
We surely can't get dead people to testify.
Unless...
This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Touché, Miss Sky.
Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
You mean there's still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It'll happen
I
in
mean
his
the
game.
possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life, in one manner or another.
Yo, the blood marks on the vase. The blood marks on the vase.
Yeah, that is impossible.
Yeah, why else would Gant want to hide it?
Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist?
My speciality.
Yep. I've got to think back to the court record. A real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind is in the evidence.
Yet again, play the game, go home.
Play the game or go home. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Stop at nothing to find the truth, and you better shut up and deal with it.
Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There's only one thing we seek. The truth. The truth!
The truth!
Hey, I'm psychic. Time to get the lottery in place.
No,
No matter how painful it may be. The pain of the Ohio lottery.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased.
Right. Remember this? Remember this?
No.
What if we presented it again? This is the message left out of the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right?
Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would.
Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here, on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean? It's clearly the other thing.
If you look closely, you'll see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice. For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there's a line here, drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines?
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
Ones that someone apparently wiped away? But blood must have seeped into the jar as the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent.
He has long ass arms. No.
Hold up, I need a frame. Oh, dang it.
Oh, oops. Mr.
Quickly,
Wright.
go back.
We gotta go back, Marty.
You look at this. We got the stream.
See if we can get her to do that again.
What kind of message did the victim leave for us?
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I've got to connect these dots to make letters.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's only one thing the victim would have written given the circumstances. His murderer's name.
Well, that looks like an A, the thing there.
Yeah. Wait, undo. Wait a minute.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, that doesn't. No. No.
Yes! 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 Da-da-da! It's Emma!
Wait. Just in case. Connect those together.
I can't.
Yep, literally can't. Won't let him.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we got it. Let's just present.
Sure?
Looks like it.
Yep. It's a defense attorney's duty to protect their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lena.
I mean, it's gonna be just manslaughter charges at worst, wouldn't it?
After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Panburger partner.
Oh my god, instead of Panburger helper, it's Panburger partner.
Ew. Emma.
This was forged too.
It's fake blood! It's just ketchup!
So, this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
No, I'm sorry. Of all people, she may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life
Was Emma Skye.
We still don't know who killed Bruce Goodman, though.
Seaworthy!
Oh.
Can't say I didn't warn you!
Chief Gant.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done?
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not?
Ah.
Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death.
Oh my god.
Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction. But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I don't know, boss. We're getting to the point where even that's getting kinda... Ooh. I'm afraid that's not important. Whoa. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice. What?
What?
We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
That's true.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office?
They might have sent an innocent man to his death.
How
How
could he
can you
just stand there like it
stand
wasn't
there?
his fault?
It wasn't his fault.
Order! Order! Order!
I'm gonna break my... The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
All I know is that
To be
bitches
Holy
ain't kids but
smokes.
butts and hoes.
I fucking caramba.
This case just keeps going. Holy smokes. Wow. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna get to the next continue spot, but I guess we'll...
Yeah, let's at least just press on for now.
Yeah. February 25th, 1206, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Shut up, gumshoe!
Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later.
Back into the void. Oh, wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Yo.
Yeah. You got a load of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
I take it Lena's having you run errands again.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial.
What the fuck is Detective Duck? Look at that. I love that book. Woo. That is a fantastic book cover.
It's the Blue Badger's cousin.
Evidence. The Dapper Duckling. I don't know.
You open it, it's one of those hollowed out books with just a load of drugs in the center.
Yo, bet. Evidence law? Edgeworth was just talking about this the other day.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? I did
seems
not
so.
say your name twice. You could at least study some evidence law. Really?
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message.
F you got my little sister charged with murder. A message?
She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book.
He just punches you as a message? Yeah, honestly. Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Evidence law securely slipped into pocket. Explains the 2 rules of evidence law. 1, be a duck. 2, look swag. The end. Alright.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
That's where you're wrong, detective.
Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat? despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you are unaware of. Emma Skye found out that she unwittingly caused a man's death. And now, you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gumshoe's just an avatar for the player at this point.
Yeah, he's so great. You're missing the point, Detective. Lena didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there.
What?
And we're gonna expose him. No matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
This table is big.
February 25th, 1252, District Court, Courtroom number 9. Number 9 large. Number 6 with
Oh,
extra
jeez. We didn't have time to speed read the evidence book.
Oh, no.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lena Skye.
Oh, shoot. I better read it quick. Huh. Rules for submitting evidence. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Wow. Good to know. If they pack us with any more... Here's the third rule of evidence law. Don't give us so many evidence it doesn't fit in our inventory anymore. There. Because we don't have any more spaces. We are fully packed.
Now watch as Gant just empties out his pockets of everything and adds it to the thing.
Yeah.
And Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
the inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Just Thank you very much.
Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness, but this isn't easy to say. You see,
The bird come to the stand.
there's concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have
Struck a bargain? You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking, and...
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
Ayo.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one.
Because technically speaking, he's not doing it.
It would prove that I haven't struck any quote-unquote deals with the witnesses.
Are you sure about that? Like flipping, there's not all that many witnesses, and they just freaking you.
Here.
I'm pretty sure one of them's already gone back to Texas.
Yeah, I mean, again, we know Edgeworth is fine, but even still, like, that's not good proof.
Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say?
Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well, the defense accepts the prosecution's proposal.
Then it's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright, you do realize this is your last chance? People said that like 5 chances ago, and they've been saying it ever since.
Yep.
If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
Oh shoot! The defense calls. Oh frick! I have to pick the right witness. Oh,
Please tell me Mike Meekins is on the list.
Where's Meekins?
The time's finally...
Oh, the time's finally come to bring out the real murder.
Meekins!
Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
Oh, we're gonna perish. Stupid!
It appears I've overestimated you, Mr. Wright.
No, please, don't be mad at me. No, please. Goodbye. Huh?
For a moment, I actually thought you knew what you were doing.
Mr. Wright, this court has
Oh my
long
God,
since
goodbye,
tired of your
Dad.
questionable antics. God damn. That was cool.
I thought
we did
everyone
it.
loved my questionable antics.
I thought everyone loved Meekins. I don't think it. The defense calls this guy.
No.
This guy. This guy. Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
Everything, Your Honor.
As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant had first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse.
You better.
He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. Alright. Bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and occupation, sir.
Dorothy, are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation.
So, you want to play hardball, eh?
But please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. All right, what's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lena's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh? Like what? Like the role you played in all of this. Oh, would you look at that? The music stopped. That must mean something's bad about to happen. I would know. I'm gonna be the cause of it. Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
Both.
Both! You are aware, of course, that the police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Oh, frick. Evidence lost.
He has a gun.
He is the police department. All evidence
He has
is
a
approved.
gun. He has a gun.
Oh, well, that too. Weapons? Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Very well, the witness may now begin his testimony.
Wow. SL9 incident. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lena there. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Wow, that was fast.
But how would you know? How would you know? How would you know? Well, I mean, you kind of know now. But how did you know then? Did you know then? Or are you saying now you know that then was the thing that you know now?
Then? When?
What the
When
hell
was
did you
then?
just say? Is that when Dark was arrested?
The Now was an alright Gorillaz album.
Yeah. He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head. On what? The vase?
I see. Everything seems pretty clear cut.
No.
So what if the blood on the vase was actually Joe Dark's blood?
Yeah. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I better hit him hard and fast. Whew. Alright. As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day. Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
Was the defendant Lana Sky also... Oh.
Was the defendant, Lana Sky, also present in the room?
Fuck!
Sorry, I was momentarily possessed by the ghost of Panburger partner.
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it. So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. The elevator? What? Oh, well, later the power
Yeah, that
outage
was part
happened.
of the testimony.
Yeah. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say. He got lucky.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. Also, that's really stupid. If you look at an elevator, you can see which direction it goes.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
it takes, like,
there are several
an extra
things about
second.
this testimony that stink.
Yeah. The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life. What? I thought you took the stairs. Did I just miss something? Oh well. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went to his heart, though. Huh. That's not funny.
Yeah, you are way too amused by this,
Yeah.
mister. That's very suspicious.
Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Oh! Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor. Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls. Lena and Emma. Lena was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done.
There's a contradiction in here somewhere.
Oh yeah. I mean...
Oh,
There are
you
a few.
asshole!
There are a few, it's just a question of which one they want us to pay attention to first, so... How can you
Yeah.
know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
So that means... you found the body near Lena's desk?
That's right. I think you said earlier. It was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. Anyway. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lena must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the circumstances. Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thank you.
If you're going to stare at anything, you'd be better off staring at the court record.
Thank you, Edgeworth. Worthy! Always a smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery?
Man, I
did
can't wait until we crack through this smug piece of shit's facade. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah. I like his aesthetic, but unfortunately, he does have the. it's
does have the what?
oozing out at this point.
He does have what?
What?
What are you talking about?
He's got a nice character design, I think, is what he's talking about.
Yeah, but who?
Gant.
Gant.
Oh. I was like, Okay, sorry, my
There are
brain
3
just-
people. Yeah, no, the judge. The judge! He's got a facade of a killer.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah,
Lena
that would
did
be
it.
the ultimate twist. The judge secretly killed everyone.
Honestly, that would be wild if there was a case
That
where
would
the
be
judge was
fucking
actually
funny.
involved. That'd be hilarious. Lena did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. We're gonna find the piece of evidence, and then we're gonna call it if we can, because I know we're right in the thick of it, of course. We're questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. Okay. When I went to my office, I found Lena there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. Let's take a look here. Alright, that's great.
What's in the SL9 case papers? Is there anything there that helps us out?
Wait, hang on. Perpetrator Joe, murder, death, victims, people, witnesses, Lena and Emma, Demon Gantly in the sky. No, not really.
No.
I almost want to say, like, where's the knife? Oh, wait, no. Where's the
It was in the autopsy report.
Date and time, single stab wound, dying from blood loss under 10 minutes. Weapon found in wound was missing tip. But the sword, the suit of armor, it wasn't missing a tip. How did they just plant a tip there just because there happened to be the murder weapon conveniently? Maybe the knife tip was just... Is the autopsy report lying? I guess that's the important question.
Is this even the line they want us to present something on?
Is it? I don't even know. Apparently she'd already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Wait!
And
I
why
had
were you
nothing to-
hiding evidence in your safe?
Yeah, okay. Evidence for something, but what? Bears Emma Sky's...
Let's try this.
Let's try this. Oh my god!
Hey.
Nice. If you really had nothing to do with the forgery, then how do you explain this?
What's that? And what's that on it? A handprint?
Chief Gant, your explanation, please.
Nice hair.
I don't know. You tell me, son. Huh?
Huh?
My dear Wright-o, don't you know the second rule of evidence law? Oh. Uh-oh. Not this again. Evidence law. Freaking Dapper Duck's gonna school me.
Big ass fucking tag. Big ass book.
Yeah. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Tell me, how was that rag relevant to this trial?
Oh. It appears the defense was not prepared.
Oh, did we get slapped? I guess it's too early to use this piece of evidence.
Please accept my profound apologies, Chief. Would you mind giving the defense another chance?
Huh. Well, okay. I'll do it just this once, but only because you asked, Dodgy.
Thank you. I assume
guess
the
try the
defense
jar
is terribly
then.
sorry. Heh heh heh.
Yeah, sorry I didn't nail you.
There was at least unique dialogue for that, so we're on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess try the jar. That was the other thing you had in the safe.
Yeah.
Just skip straight to the end here.
Ooh. That's interesting. That's thank you, game. I'm glad you actually were slightly self-conscious about that. There we go, buddy boy.
2 music stops in 1 press. This is
Yep.
great.
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example.
That's the blue badger you showed us earlier.
A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. Oh, that's right! Oh, shoot! Yeah, that's right. That was in his desk.
Yeah, that too.
It was found where?
You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this?
Ho! There's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit to it then? That you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you? Me? Why do I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
Whoa.
Gumshoe, help!
Gumshoe! Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Righto?
Wrong!
Yeah.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Yes! Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured Dick will receive his due punishment.
I thought it was Nick Gumshoe, not Dick Gumshoe.
It's Dick Gumshoe.
Haha, what a dick.
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
My,
Well, I'm
my.
surprised they just took our word on that.
Yeah. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together.
That is very true. Of everyone in this fucking courtroom.
Yeah. Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, I
How
can't
could
prove...
we have planted the fragment of the jar? It's in the picture.
And Anyway, I can't prove when these pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Wouldn't it now?
Wouldn't it now?
Hey, Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
when investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences.
Ooh.
That's bad.
Indeed, I believe I will press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know...
Alright, OG. In return, though.
I know, that place, right?
Huh? What are these guys, telepathic? That's right, we go out drinking. Alright. I think here is where we are actually going to call it. We're going to we're gonna save and we'll remember to press on everything next time, but
Man, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight wondering where this is going.
ugh. Well, we're gonna have to deal with it because we all need to get sleep. So that is alright. We will deal with it. Because frankly, it's only gonna get crazier from here. So better try to sleep now or than try to sleep later, because I do know we are not going to be able to finish it tonight unless it becomes 2 hours later. And unfortunately, I have an occupation. So
Yeah. Good night, everyone.